So Barton Thimbleton, he's particularly friendly to basically adventurers because he sees them as like minor celebrities. So he's always willing to strike up conversation, and he's gonna ask you basically, so how'd you come into the adventuring life? As he pours you a glass. First one's on me. Oh boy, the goblins, they've been giving us such trouble. The raids, I mean, everything. But since you gave me a good story, you got to be a well seasoned adventurer. And in my campaign, I actually say if you give the backstory of your character here, you automatically go to level 2 because it means you've already been an adventurer for a while. And then, so Barton is like, I set aside a special bottle downstairs for distinguishing visitors like yourselves. Barton says brightly, stay here. Stay right there. I'll be back in a flash. The gnome trots down a flight of stairs behind the bar. Yeah. So he's going to go behind the bar. He's gone. All right. So, is there anybody else you want to talk to on the first floor? All right. So as Kurg approaches the merchant, basically he hears the merchant complaining to the blacksmith, Hamdor. And they're basically like complaining because they're both kind of like traveling salesmen. The merchant was selling like colognes and perfumes, and he trusted basically a wizard to make him the perfect concoction. But instead of him making a perfume that smelled good, he made a perfume that takes away the scent of someone. Now, granted, that would be useful, like if you smell bad or anything, like it would actually mask your scent and just take it away. But he's basically like, man, I could not sell this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can turn a profit. He kind of turns you, tells you if you want a basket of it. You know what I'm saying? It comes in about 5 bells. He's just saying he's giving it away because it's all messed up. All right. Yeah. No, he would actually turn to you and tell the story. I actually need to write out the scripts for those stories. I haven't done the side quest yet. But that's basically what he does. Is he basically tells you that he got this bad batch of colognes that are take basically they don't do nothing but take away your scent, and you could take them if you want. You know what I'm saying? And all right. And then the blacksmith here, he's complaining because he says that he lost some stuff and some tools that he had. I mean, he knew he came in with them, and now he just can't find where he's put them. They've been here for days. He works on armor and weapons. And he says he can't really do his job without those. He kind of asks you if you've seen them. Well, he actually, like I said, he said he has a sword, but he says there's something wrong with the handle, and he would need the tools to basically fix it. But if he could fix this sword, he'd probably, what I'm saying, give it to you for a pretty good discount to help upon his tools. And then the barmaid basically asks you if you want a drink. Like that's her kind of side quest. She just asks what you'd like to drink and asks you if you'd like more. All right. You can do a perception check. What do you? Yeah, you could actually click skills. Like just click your character, click the face, and it should show like the different abilities. Just say skills. Yeah, and then click the dice, and it'll roll it. It should be a D20. It should actually click it for you. If you click the skill, yeah, let me see. Okay, so like basically you would click the big the yeah, the D20. Perception will be under wisdom. So you would click the wisdom tab. But if you wanted to type the one that says skills, one, it'll show your passive perception. That means the perception you have while you're just walking around, like how quickly you would notice something. And then if you click that, it might have perception underneath the skill. You know what I'm saying? But if it doesn't, that means you don't have any, you just have regular perception. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got a 13. Ah, yes. So you're basically just trying to like look around the area. You notice a guy over here in the corner rummaging. This one that I'm rotating right now. He's kind of rummaging through the books. It looks like he's kind of looking for something. And then you also, like I said, peered across the way, and there's a lady. She looks like she's dressed like a cleric, and she's kind of ciphering through like all these like bottles and veils of like different concoctions and stuff. It's not really sure what she's doing, but yeah, those are the two things that you see. And you do notice that the gnome friend who was talking to your friend at the bar has not returned in a little quite some time. So you were pretty perceptive on the scene. Yeah. All right. All right. I just accepted your friend request. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you notice. Like you just by sitting there taking kind of a survey of the room because you got a 13, so anything higher than 10 is success. So you got that's what you see. He kind of takes a moment to think, and he says, "You know, I've been kind of studying and looking for like books on the local insect life around here, and I haven't been able to find anything." He says there's trash kind of littered all around the inn on the outside, like barrels and boxes full of stuff that people bring around and leave. So you could try looking there. Yes. But he also says if you happen to find a book, an encyclopedia of insect types, I'm looking for that book. So if you could bring that back to me, I'd really appreciate that. All right. You said outside the inn? Okay, like I said, outside the door, you have basically, here, let me do my little highlighter, I guess. You have this path going this way, you know what I'm saying? There's boxes and stuff over there, and you have this well right here that's kind of standing out, and then you have, like I said, just like I said, all around the building, basically. All right. If you want, you could roll a perception check. Yes. Hold on. Yeah, I can see it. Wisdom check 12. Okay, well, that was actually a success. So you actually find in one of the boxes a healing potion. Let me see if I could actually add that to your inventory. Yeah, you can make your character talk. That's why I say I want to kind of get into that. Oh dang! I just have to remember you have a healing potion. You can add it to your D&D character sheet. But yeah, you can actually talk. Yeah, hold on. Let me. So anywhere else you want to check out? All right, that works. Okay. Yes, go ahead. Roll perception. Hmm. I'm thinking how to do this in. Okay, you said you're walking behind the actual counter? You know what? Go with it because you're close enough. Like I said, it'd be almost impossible to not hear. All of a sudden, you hear a loud crash of wood and glass from the cellar, followed by a squeal of terror. Barton's in trouble. You see a door. There's, like I said, there's a wooden kind of trap door. If you want to go into the trap door, okay. Yeah. Copy. Or about both of y'all down here. All right. All right. Go ahead and claim your character. Yeah. Yeah. No, you came Turok. Yeah, and I got Barton. And I have okay. So open up the book. As soon as the character decides to investigate, yeah, next move to heading downstairs, the party discovers that an ankhead has barreled into the cellar and it's wreaking havoc. So basically, like you see this ankhead just coming in, like it's basically bursted a hole through the ground. Barton is laying on the ground, basically covered in debris. You know what I'm saying? He's basically passed out, and the encounter begins. Okay, so it still has Craig in there. Oh, you can come and count. Okay. So Barton, yeah, he does nothing. He's just basically stuck. I should have rolled a Constitution to see if he woke up. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna roll a Constitution check. He got a 12. Okay, so you see Barton kind of stir a little bit, you know what I'm saying, underneath the rocks. He's kind of looking at you with fear, and he's like, be careful. Okay, so now the bug's turn. It looks to you, and it hisses. It's about to be yours. Oh no, you good? I was seeing how the whole that is tight. Run. Okay. So the anklet basically spits acid, like it basically chugs up its acid spray and spits it out in your direction. Alright, but you're saved. Your turn now. You can. You know that this thing is a bug. What weapons did you put on your character sheet? You should have all those weapons equipped if you have them equipped on your character sheet. And it should be under your actions. It should say what you can fight with. Yeah. You should press the tag, yeah, pick it, and then perfect. You hit it. Do about 5 damage. Yeah, what you gotta add and all that stuff. Yeah, I love that. And especially when it gets to higher levels, because then it's gonna be like 3d6. You know what I'm saying? 4d8. So no, I really like the way it streamlines that. I see. And remember, you can always switch back to what's his face upstairs if you need to. All right. If you need him here. Yeah, I think you could do a bonus action like if you really wanted to, I guess. All right. Okay. Barton Thimble is going to try his best to pick up the rubble, get himself out of the rubble. So he's going to do a strength check. A 9. He tries to push the rubble off him and just barely can. He can't. He just kind of gives up and just lays there. So he's still stuck. Now the Ankhead is kind of furious at you because you swung your axe at it. So it's going to go ahead and try to go in for a little bite. I'm actually going to make him roll at a disadvantage just because he's furious. It's not even... And he misses. Yeah. Oh, it's not showing you what the life points are? Even when you select it? Interesting. Yeah. Like you don't know, yeah. And I'll say this because I can actually see them. So it actually that is actually I can give probably indicators like to say like it gets wounded or it starts to bleed and stuff like that. I know you could add what you call this to people like yeah yeah no how do you it's not add many group object. That's how you do it. Okay. So I could add you said bloody. Can't do bloody, but like see how I added frightened to yours? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take it off, but I'm just showing you how, like, yeah, that's how you can add stuff to it. So it doesn't have a bloody though, but like, you know what? I'm gonna tell them they need to add something like that. You can do level of exhaustion, so. I wonder. Actually, here, let's see. Shoot, I haven't even seen that. Oh, you can make a custom. I guess that's one way you can do it. I need to find out how you can change the picture of it to like a red blood drop or something. But see, I added bloody on there, so that's nice. That's kind of tight. But yeah, those. Oh, sorry. I don't think I ended his turn. Yeah, I tried to bite you and missed. Okay, go your turn. My bad. I'm sitting here looking at the features. Nice. That is tight. That is tight. See, I have never seen that. That's why I want to get in here and play with other people. Like that's tight. Like I didn't even know you could do that with the rage thing. That's tight. I think that's a sub action. I think that's a bonus action to rage. So no, you still have action. It should tell you. I will say this: look at the bottom right, and it'll say action sub bonus action. The bonus action is the plus diamond, and then reaction is the one that has the like little sign. Do you see those on your character? Yeah. So it'll show you if you have an action or a bonus action there too. Yeah, so you use your bonus action. Yeah, because I clicked on yours and I could see it. So that's tight too. Like that's actually pretty tight. Yeah. Man. That's why I say I'm learning the stuff. And they also have a Discord too. If you see anything you don't like and stuff, you can put that in there and tell them like, hey, y'all should add this, y'all should add that. So this is kind of the beta. Yeah. Very nice. Ooh, all right. It kind of squeals, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. Like it definitely looks like it's getting afraid. He says he doesn't have much of a choice, basically. And he tries again to push the debris. And fails. The creature, now upset, lashes out. The poisonous bite. God dang. And it misses again. Like it tries to snap at you basically, and when you hold up your axe, it bites into the blade instead. And then coils back from the pain. Alright, it's your go. Man. It gets real hissy and violent. And Barton, now afraid for his life, tries again to get the debris off of him. Rolls a 6. The man just has no luck. Get out of here, adventurer! He yells. The ankhead kind of like belches up some more vomit and acid sprays on you and Barton. Dang, you're both safe. Oh no! Barton is now unconscious. Sorry. I keep forgetting to press next. I'll be doing that in Baldur's Gate too. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's on the stairs. I'm about to reveal him. Or you want to go back to upstairs? You just want to bring him down. Okay. I think you can claim him. You should be able to claim him. Or did you already claim him automatically? Gotcha. Alright. Quarrel comes in to the action. Man. Hold on. Let me add it to the encounter, sir. Okay. Now, if you go next, it'll be Craig's turn. I guess they just add him to the end of the encounter? That's crazy. I wonder why they don't roll for him as initiative. One way to fix that, if that ever becomes a problem, though, you could always end encounter mode and then re-enter encounter mode and it'll re-roll the initiative. But then you might, like I said, lose the order that you have. I think it does. You want to do that? Okay, so see, it goes back to free play. And it goes back into encounter. And now to roll everybody. Nice. Perfect. Y'all two are like driven by the heat of battle. And so you gain initiative. Damn. He swings, and the Ankrid raises one of its talons. You see the sparks fly off of it. Its ectoskeleton is harder than you think. Let's see. Various class spells. Bonus action. You're gonna take one bonus action. Because to pick up a character, that would be a regular action. That would be an action. A bonus action, yeah, would more be like, and it depends on the class. Because some classes, like a rogue, can use like a dash as a bonus action, or like to hide as a bonus action. So it depends on the class. Some classes even can attack as a bonus action. You know what I'm saying? If your class permits that. Because I would even say, as a barbarian, yeah, in rage mode, I think you do get an attack that is a bonus action. Go to your actions. It doesn't say like extra attack is a bonus action. Maybe you gained that at a higher level. This creature has advantage on strength checks. Deals bonus damage. If you had it, it would be under the actions tab. It would show the actions. Click your character, Turok. Okay, now do you see like where the portrait is? Do you see the 20-sided dice? Is there a thing that says skills next to that? Or is it just the 20-sided dice? Okay, check the attacks then. That's probably what it says. It just shows the weapons. But it doesn't say. Okay, then check features maybe. What's the reckless tech? That I think that gives you disadvantage. So I guess, like I said, maybe because your character is a level 2, right? Maybe you get it at a higher level. I'd have to read. I have to read the sheet. I thought you automatically get that whenever you go rage mode. But I'll say this: if it lets you, I'll let you use an attack as a bonus action. You know what I'm saying? For now, for the sake of the until we find that out, we'll let it slide. We'll look it up. You know what I'm saying in the player's guide. Okay. Okay. All right. Do a strength check. You might want to check skills because I think you have an athletics. You could even use your athletics roll for that. Yeah, click athletics. Like I said, that should give you like a bonus on the roll. Perfect. 24. Okay. So you pick him up, like you easily just push aside the debris and pick him up. So now you have him in your hands. He's knocked out. He's still breathing, very shallow, but he's just kind of like he's knocked out, basically. Unconscious. Yeah. And I released claim of Barton. So now you can claim Barton. You can claim that piece so you can move it. Yeah. Hey man, for real, hey, I appreciate this, like for real, letting me test this out. Like this is tight. Man. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. You pick him up, move. All right, CR. Now, yeah, Barton, you basically you can roll. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check to see if he wakes up. I guess. Dang, a 19. All right, I'm gonna give him one HP point. He's kind of coming to. You know what I'm saying? He only has one HP point, but you see him kind of blink back to life. And yeah, you can just end his turn on that. Like I said. All right. The bug again tries to snap at Turok. Opens its maw, takes a snap. Dang. And you just like easily kind of just dash out and just like hit it aside. It just kind of like flays around, basically like furious that its prey is not going down as easy as it wish. And it's your turn. Nice. No, it sets it. Like it basically goes into regular attack. And now I think when you attack now, it should give you 2 dice and let you roll an advantage. Nice. Yes. Oh, does it say bloody? Ah, I can't. I actually can't even see that bloody. That's crazy. Hey, yeah, I try. Shoot, if you want to show me on Discord, that's crazy. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. That's tight. That is fire. That is fire. That is tight. Okay, I'm hyped. Like for real. I can't wait till they start dishing out these modules. This is pretty. That's pretty cool. All right, man. No, I'll let you put him down as a bonus action because you moving him out the way was the action. So I won't hold you on that. Nice. God dang. Oh, y'all got this thing down. Okay, that is crazy. I think so. I'm about to say, damn, it's that two-handed sword. Oh, you good? Uh, all right. Barton makes it basically to the top of the stairs, and then just turn there. Did somebody just join? Oh, somebody resource. Yeah, nah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. The platform already makes a pretty like takes up some pretty good resources. Oh, whoa, hey, we got another person. All right. Hey, I just saw him. Looks like he's in. Oh, let me see if I can invite him to the call. Okay. Where's he at? Because I added him as a friend, so I should be able to add him. Yeah, there we go. Bam. What's up, Draco?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, the code to join the room should be in the original chat.
I see it.
All right. Man, I almost want to say y'all want to restart or y'all want to keep going. Is that y'all, Draco? Have you played any of this yet? Yeah.
I have not.
Okay, then yeah, we'll go ahead and start. Like I'm literally just testing it out. So uh yeah, I was gonna get a group together this week to play it anyway. And so I'm kind of like testing out, you know what I'm saying, the features and everything of it. So whenever you get in, just you can make a character, you know what I'm saying, if you want, because I think the adventure is meant for 4 characters. So if you want, you can make a character and then just pick one of the pre-mades, or you know what I'm saying, or you can just go with, you know what I'm saying, just one. It's either or. That's pretty dog. This is it's so far. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is actually good. This is really good. I'm so impressed. And again, like, man, I'm gonna get into both. I'm gonna probably do DM and play some because I can imagine like what people are gonna create. Like okay. It basically, if you want to see my screen, let me see if I can share it like you did yours. I can show y'all kind of how it looks from like the DM's side. I don't know if y'all have like the master chair or whatever. Oh wait a minute, mine's not letting me. How are you able to show your screen? Because mine's only running. It looks like it's. Let me see. Can you see it? Do you see my actual screen? I wonder why it's not. It says stream pause. Let's see. Swap to your application to resume. Okay, I'm at the application. Now is it still streaming or no? I don't know why it won't let me do it. Yeah, stop streaming. Stream. Because it only has the launcher. Yes, as an option. Yeah, it doesn't actually show the thing. Interesting. Hmm. Well, yeah, it's all good. But anyways, on the DM side, like I don't know if it gives y'all, but it gives me like a journal, basically, a adventure journal. Do you have an adventure journal? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. And basically, but you could edit that, and that's what I basically did is I just took what it said and kind of just put in my own little like added narratives. And I threw in like the interaction with the barrels and stuff to where if you roll a certain amount, you get certain things depending on where you're at, things of that nature. Like It's pretty good. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely impressed. Like that's what I say. I kind of want to say I'm down for a subscription base if this is what they're gonna do. Yeah, Drake. Whenever you are you making your character right now?
I can make one, throw something up real quick, or use
Yeah,
one they're
or
using.
or like again, if you want to, you could also take the pre-mades too. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Those are ones. Those are the four that came with it are the ones that just came with it, and then I made like a little paladin character. But you could use one of these if you want to. And if you want, when you make your mini, you could take a profile character off your Dungeons and Dragons account, just as long as it's made public, and you could upload that to that mini. So yeah, you could take your pre-made characters. Like if you already got one already made, you could load that character into the game. That's the cool part about this.
Yeah, I had to shut the voice activation because it's not working with the in-game or in the software.
Do they have voice chat in the software?
Not to my knowledge. Discord wasn't working. My push to talk wasn't reading with
Oh,
the
I
game.
see. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know if they have that. I mean, I think they should. It definitely make things easier, I guess. But again, I'm sure they can add that easily. I don't see why that would be a problem. Some of the stuff you got to think it is a BTT, so some of the stuff you kind of just have to like. I've noticed like some of the more intricate things are like you kind of have to just use theater of the mind or something to that nature. But I'm sure if there's a way to get it, they'll probably get it done.
What class
If
are you guys playing as? What we testing with?
and I think Karg's a fighter,
Hmm. I'll make a ranger stay to the back.
man.
It
Yeah, yeah,
improved it a bit. You don't have to multi-class no more like you used to.
man. Yeah, I need to get into that myself. I still need to learn all the new rules, but I think they just implement them into the UTT. So the four pre-made characters I think are made with the new rule set. Yeah. I've always been like I'm not always picky about the whole rule thing. I mean, as long as it works, you know what I'm saying, it's balanced and it's functional. Like I think it's more of the way you run the adventure. You know what I'm saying, that counts for like how it's gonna work. Like the Bastion,
Yeah,
I've heard about 'em.
they brought it back.
Oh wow, man! See, that's what I'm saying. Like with something like this, that would be amazing because you could save it and just upgrade it. Man, have trophies. So that's hey, the potential is endless. Like I'm hoping they stick with it. I know like a lot of the controversy and people getting, but it's like man, I want to say hey, just let them cook for now. Like just let them cook for now. You know what I'm saying? Because this could really be big for Dungeons and Dragons. it's funny you say that. Same. Like I feel like I haven't been playing, and like I said, I had the minis in the books and stuff, and it's just so hard to get groups together and get stuff going. So I have not been playing. And then when this came out, like I was like, man, all right, I'm gonna do it. And it was crazy because man, I had a female friend over and everything, and it like I said, I was like y'all, where I didn't see it drop. I just saw somebody say something like, "Hey man, the VTT's been out?" Like question mark, and I'm like, "What?" And I go to Dungeons Dragons Beyond, and it's right there, and I'm just like, "Man, are you serious?" So I downloaded it, and I'm literally just sitting there, and I was running through the adventure myself with the 4 characters. Like I was just kind of reading it and running through the regular adventure, and I got to like probably like the end of Act 2, and I was just like, "Oh man, this is okay. I need to play with this. Like I need to get into this." Of course. Mm, I feel you. I feel you. Man, I don't want to ruin it for you. Then okay, it gets good. Gotcha. Yeah. And I'll say this: I try to spice it up to make it a little different to add stuff in, like those side quests with the characters. I kind of added all those in. Those are not in there. They don't have no dialogue or nothing to the NPCs, which I think again it's a default adventure, so I get it. And I feel like even with the modules, again, if you're a good DM, it gives you enough to make something out of it. And so I created basically personalities for all those people, like what they do and stuff. And the side quests do kind of integrate into the main adventure too. No. Yeah, all those narratives that I was reading, all those they do not give you those. They get I mean they tell you what's happening, like they basically say, "Hey, this is what's happening right now. Like the adventurers are doing this." And then I just, kind of just go through and kind of add something in to kind of give it a little, because the people I normally play with, like I play with my cousins and them, and they're blind, so I have to use a lot of theater of the mind. So I'm basically just taking the BTT and describing it to them, so they don't even need it. Yeah, that's why my narratives are kind of more descriptive. But hey, but that's what I was asking because I was saying I'm thinking when you have the tabletop that they're too long. Did you feel like they were ever too long? Like, yeah, I need the constructive criticism. Hmm. Okay, okay, cool. If people like that, then I'm gonna keep them in there like that. Let's say Drake, how you doing on that character? Are you good? Or are you making a new one?
Making something real quick. I'll just get a.
Oh no, take your time, take your time. I'll just make sure you was good. No, definitely no rush. Like I'm having so much fun with this. Like man, I don't think you understand. Hey, I'll say this. I've only done that where I've added my own description and stuff in the first act. But if y'all want to run the second act and the third act, we could do that. I just be winging it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of know the second act a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay. Just doing the first one. All right, cool, cool, cool. Okay, okay. Then perfect, perfect. Because that's the only one that I've like played with. Even yeah. I ain't gonna say some of them give away with. Yeah, that's the only one I've finished so far. Because that's the one I was gonna run this week, and I was gonna do the other ones. But man, it's man, and you could add more to it. And that's the thing too that I like about this is like it doesn't even have to end there. Like I can make a whole new map. Like you could literally create a whole new area. You know what I'm saying? Or like a castle or whatever. and I could add that into the journal. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to switch between sets. Man, it's like again, I ain't gonna say nothing, but wait till you see the other two sets. Like it really does. Like I'm saying, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the modules. Like I'm really excited. I will buy probably every module. Like that's what I say. Like I don't care what they say. Watsy man, if y'all wanna be greedy, I got a bank account for you. Just give me the maps. I want all of Lost Mines of Fandelver. They need to make that. I almost want to make that. And what I'm
Probably
hoping you could
will.
do, huh?
I probably will make it as a module eventually.
They have to. Curse of Strahd, like they are throwing away money. You know what I'm saying? I will pay $50, $60 for a Curse of Strahd module done right. Like Curse of Strahd, oh, I thought about that. No, hey, I wouldn't even be against that, but I thought about that too. What you're saying, like if somebody makes an entire campaign and then sells that like on a marketplace, they don't understand that would be they need to do that because not only would that be good for the community because people will be making these amazing things and it would give revenue to you know what I'm saying. Of course, they're going to take their cut. I don't care, Watsy. Again, get as rich as you want. Just give us what we want. But like that, I think they should implement something like that. Like I think that would really be good. Like for real, I think that would be pretty awesome. Even if, e- even if they can't for legality reasons and it'd be too complex to not sell them, but at least make it to where you can share your campaigns. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say, "Hey, I made a campaign. Anybody want to play this? Let me know." Like there has to be a way to do that. That's what I say. I'm trying to see if they. I know they have a disk form where it says load or save to disk. So I'm wondering if you can save like I guess a map file and then load it up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do. Looks like they have a thing for it. So oh really?
Okay, I got a character. Mini,
All
I didn't
right.
know that. So
Feel free. Like I said, make your mini and add it in there.
not creative name, but it'll work for now.
Okay, yourself. All right, cool. All right. I just put in the chat. Now we have two in the party. Room for two more if anybody's interested. Because I think the full original party was four for this thing. So okay, I'm gonna put card back out into the abyss. See, I like that too. Like man, I cannot wait, and I can even hide them. So it's tight as like it doesn't even mess up the immersion for you guys. So I can even have like bad guys off to the side. I thought about doing that. Fog of War. I let me see, because I was thinking that too. I know you could change the lighting, base layer. There has to be a way, but I just don't know how to do a creative map
I think there is a fog of war sitting on the right side.
on the
Kind of
right
messed,
side.
kind of messed with it in the earlier days.
I don't see it. Like I don't. it just has the adventure log, creative mode, highlighter, tape measure, add mini, add image board, add note, environment details, and then the load space, like how I can load the different maps. And like I said, I looked at the different environment details. You got this base layer, so it lets you adjust what type of space you have, I guess. Like the glade, graveyard, indoor, and then you get lighting, so you can change like the time of day, and then you get the music. And they only have like the options that they have from, I guess, Bardic Inspiration original soundtrack. Yeah, yeah. If y'all find anything out, because again, I'm just learning it too. So y'all can't access the adventure journal from the
No.
player. Ah,
All we have is the highlighter and tape measure, and then add mini.
oh, okay, wow, interesting. See. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna let him be y'all's guide healer. Turok, are you still level 2 or are you gonna go back to level 1? Yeah. If you want, okay, so the way you just do that, just go to your sheet, change your sheet to level 1, and then reload it up. It should say like your level on there. And I'll even say I probably need to look it up to see if there's a way to level them in the VTT, but I haven't found that so far. So
I don't think there's a way quite yet to level them in the VTT.
That's what I found. I've looked for a way, but I haven't found one.
So do you have the Golden Dragon mini?
I don't. Oh, you have one? You have it? That's crazy. Man, I can only imagine. I wish I would have got it. I kind of hope it's not too late to get it, because I want to get all 3 books when they come out, but I didn't have that 150 at the time.
It was far cheaper to buy it at the time to get I got the physical and digital at the same time.
Oh, that's nice.
Definitely a good way to save some money.
No, definitely. No, I'm definitely gonna get at least the digital ones, like just to, you know what I'm saying, brush up on them to play with the new rules. But I still been playing again the 2014. Like I'm getting back into it now because this came out. Like I was at that point where I was like, am I gonna get it? Now I kind of do wish I would have got, because now I'm like, okay, y'all did it good. Like y'all delivered.
And with this stuff, now we just gotta see how they're gonna go with the microtransactions with this.
Hey,
because they will for the character customization for sure.
Of course they will. Man, I don't mind. Again, as long as they make it good, I'm all for it. Oh, did you already upload your stats and stuff, Draco?
Yeah, it should be correct. I copied it in from D&D Beyond.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I guess. As the twilight deepens, the adventurers arrive at the quaint crossroads hamlet of Dunborough. Just as the last vestiges of sunlight fade from the sky, casting the world in shades of indigo and gold. So basically, no, what were you gonna say?
No, when they updated the new rules, they broke half the half elves.
They
They don't
broke
work
them.
properly in the new system.
Oh dang. Oh, I do hope they fix that. Like I kind of want to say like let people play what they want to play. As long as they don't break canon, like um. But basically, our adventures like we've been traveling through this town called Dunborough. You know what I'm saying? The sun is starting to kind of settle and set, and we're approaching the town's local tavern. Basically, this is basically the starting point of our adventure. So, suspended from a sturdy wooden beam, a lantern sways gently in the evening breeze. Crafted from wrought iron, its frame is adorned with ornate filigree, casting delicate shadows on the surrounding cobblestones as it flickers to life. The glass panes that encase the flame are slightly frosted, softening the warm glow that spills out into the gathering dusk. Beneath the lantern is a sign that reads, Bald Boar Inn. So this is like I said, normally the moment that I tell everybody to kind of get your character situated on the board. Even while you were making your character, and again, I'm still learning how to do this because I'm practicing, my flavor, how I'm gonna do it. This will be when I would say, okay, everybody make your characters, upload, you know what I'm saying, your pieces, um, and then we'll go into the character as follow. Like once everybody's gathered under the lantern, that's basically when the adventure starts. Yeah. And so the lantern's golden light dances like fireflies, creating a cozy yet mysterious ambience that beckons weary travelers to draw near. It illuminates the surrounding area with a comforting glow, telling a silent story of the countless nights it has stood sentinel over the crossroads, guiding adventurers safely toward the haven of the Bald Boar Inn. The cobblestone road winds ahead, leading toward the warmth of the Bald Boar Inn, its sign swaying gently in the evening breeze, illuminated by a flickering lantern at the base. Rustic wooden fences line both sides of the path, guiding you towards the welcoming tavern entrance to the south. To the welcoming tavern entrance. To the south, a huge stone looms, partially hidden behind the wooden fences, its surface worn smooth by time and nature. As you approach the inn, you turn to the north as a message board catches your eye just across from the ancient boulder. It stands cluttered with various notices pinned by local hands. It would seem that the local adventurers seeking fortune and glory are called forth by the scribbles of the desperate townsfolk. One particular post stands out among the others, written in bold letters by the inn's proprietor, Barton Thimbleblink, offering a small fortune for any brave soul brave enough to tackle the rising threat of the goblin raiders plaguing the area. Nearby, the remains of a broken wagon lie abandoned, its wood weather beaten and grass intertwining with its decaying frame, hinting at a story of misfortune. A narrow path snakes along the east side of the inn, flanked by barrels, boxes, and remnants of the inn's busy trade. So basically, if you want, you could just kind of tour the outside, or you can venture inward. Dorbin is saying his mouth is thirsty for a drink. He doesn't care what we do. Draco, you got any ideas?
Yeah, let's go inside and get a drink, and then we can do some exploring.
All right. Sounds like a plan. So as we walk in, okay, hold up, skipping outside stuff, sorry. Pushing open the large wooden door, you are greeted by a warm embrace of light and laughter that spills out from the bald boar inn, contrasting with the cold night air from Dunborough. A torch flickers merrily on the wall to the right, illuminating the rustic charm of the tavern's entrance. As you step across the threshold, your boots sink into a well worn rug that lies just before the door, its fibers curling upward in various spots from the tread of frequent patrons. To your left, a small table with two chairs beckons, inviting a moment's respite for weary travelers. The atmosphere is alive with the sounds of jovial conversation and the clattering of mugs, offering a sanctuary from the encroaching shadows of the outside world. To the right, a sturdy bench lines the wall, accompanied by a bookshelf crammed with dusty tomes, their spires faded from years of use. Just beyond that, a female cleric clad in simple yet particular garb rummages through a nearby table piled high with magical supplies. She appears focused, methodically ensuring that her gear is in order, preparing for an adventure of her own, no doubt, a determined glint in her eyes. All right, at the doorway, that's pretty much what you'd see. We could venture inward even more, or like I say, the choice is yours.
My lead, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You seem to be the most seasoned adventurer of us all.
Hmm. So did we see the barkeep or anyone?
Are you looking for a barkeep?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hmm.
All right, 12. Good. At the southern end of the tavern stands the bar, where a small gnome busily cleans mugs behind the counter, his nimble fingers moving expertly as he prepares for the night's service. Large kegs line the western end, ready to dispense the finest ales and spirits, while an opening to the east leads to the kitchen, a tantalizing sense of hot, warm meals wafting from behind the closed door. A lively atmosphere, filled with the sounds of laughter and clinking glasses, welcomes you to the Bald Boar Inn, your haven for the evening, and perhaps the start of a grand adventure you've yet to uncover. The inn smells warm and inviting, like hearty soup and fresh ale. The murmured voices of the town folks are barely audible over the clink of dishes and cups. An elderly gnomish fellow behind the bar smiles warmly and waves you in. Ah, new faces. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see the adventuring types visiting our little village. So basically, this is Barton Thimbleblim. He is the owner of the bar. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I forgot we had him disappear. So yeah, this is Barton Thimbleblim. He's the owner of the bar. He's actually pretty friendly to the adventure types because he sees you guys as like local celebrities. So the first thing he says is he asks you like, what made you an adventurer? Like what brings you here? You know what I'm saying? What adventures have you been? What even made you want to be an adventurer? Like he's always fascinated to see people come into his bar. So he looks to you, Draco, and he says, "Welcome, to the inn." He asks you like, I could tell, you're a man that's seen great tales of adventure and stuff. You guys walking here and the way you're garbed, and I always love to hear the stories of the adventurers." So he's like, "What made you want to be an adventurer? What started you on the path of adventure?"
Ah, I've always enjoyed the hunt. Though I'm a long way from home. Trying to get back.
Ah, traveling man, I see. And your friend here, Tura? Oh wait, y'all haven't even introduced yourselves. My bad. He was asking you basically how you become an adventurer. Like what led you to the life? Ah. Oh yes, yes, yes. You talking about my ad for help? The goblins here are just they're getting pretty wild and rambunctious. So you know what I'm saying. I need some local adventurers basically to run them off when they come up here. They scare the locals away and impede business. I can afford to pay you, and it's free room and board as long as you guys stay here and help out. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take Dwarven off because you guys spoke to him and told him about y'all being adventurers. Go ahead and level up to level 2 because it proves you're not a noob to the life of adventures. You've seen some things, battle hardened. Yeah. And again, like I said, I'm working on this method of running the adventure like this, and it's basically to say like if the characters give a backstory or they say like I do it because I'm a mercenary or a merc, it's like then you're not just somebody waltzing in. You're somebody that's like, hey, I know why I'm here. Like I'm taking the job. I'm the man for the job. So I always let people go ahead and level up to level 2 here, and I feel like it helps. Like I said, move the story too. So. Mhm. It does reflect because now your HP is 26 HP. Oh, I see. It didn't change it. It didn't. Did you? Okay. Did you actually? Because you got to select it. Like when you go to upload the character sheet, it should say level 1. When you select the D&D Beyond character, it should actually say level 1. But it didn't change it even when you selected level 1 one. Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Yeah. See. Yeah. Try it, and I we'll see.
You you may have to select something else and reselect it or reload the character. You can either copy the URL to your clipboard and just load character from clipboard, or select another character from your drop down list and reselect your other character, your updated character.
Hey, how do you get to your clipboard? By the way.
So your clipboard is just your copy and paste.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So what if you copy the URL on your browser and then it'll be in your clipboard?
Let's see.
So if you select your mini, click the portrait to the left of it, it'll bring up the menu with all your stats and all that. And along the bottom, you should be able to select your the character that's linked to it.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying. He's saying when he when he leveled up to level 2, he tried to change it back to level 1 at the beginning because we restarted the adventure. He said when he rechanged it back to level 1 though, it didn't change his HP back down to 12. It's kept it at 26.
Huh.
That's what he's saying. That might be a functionality. Oh, sorry. That might be a functionality issue. You can, though, however, I'm just doing this just to show you, change it manually. Like right now, I gave you 13. Oh, never mind, because it doesn't do 13 out of 13. Oh, hold on, maybe let me see, 13, 13. No, it won't let me change it. That's crazy. So yeah. Hmm. I don't know. Like I
It
said,
it saves it on this just as in your list.
it will save it on the list.
Yeah, when you go to you click to add mini and then go to custom,
Okay.
you'll see it listed.
Oh, yes, it does. Because my character Havok is on there. That's tight. That is actually pretty cool.
Uh, you can delete the mini and remake the mini, or you can make a new mini.
Oh, that is crazy. Actually, that's tight. That it saves the actual minis.
Yep. So you can make all the minis you want, any configuration, and just use them.
Man, pretty much. Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh, when you just changed the thing? Nice. Oh. I see. Oh, for real. Like getting to learn all this now, like that's actually tight. I was actually just making this, playing around making this character. Oh, I didn't even name him. Yeah. All right, I'm definitely gonna play with the minis now. I didn't even know that it saves them like templates. That's tight. That's actually pretty tight. And came back. I've seen that. Yeah, I've had to do that. Oh, really? Okay, even better, man. Yeah, this game is getting better and better, man. The more I'm looking at this, it's crazy. Oh yeah, oh different ones. No, I've heard of that. Yeah, that man. Hey, the potential is endless. So I guess continuing on with adventure. So everybody's level 2 right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So like I said, you could either explore the rest of the inn or continue your conversation with Barton Thimbleblend. The choice is yours, adventure. If you want, you can even make a perception check to kind of feel the vibe of the room. Like I said, it's up to you. At the bar? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Draco, anything you want to do?
Just grab a seat at the bar, order a drink of some kind, whatever he suggests, and listen to the crowd and see what's everyone ear. Listen to everyone and see what's the gossip is.
All right. Turek, you rolled a 3.
Well, you roll perception
So
as well.
actually, go ahead. Yeah, you can roll perception too, since y'all are both sitting at the same bar. Oh, wow. 26. Okay. Well, as the two of you gaze around, the space unfolds before you. Along the northern wall, wooden bookshelves flank the cozy establishment. Their shelves laden with books across from another small. Their shelves laden with books across from another small table where two more chairs stand ready for company. Nestled against the warmth of a massive fireplace at the end of the wall, a large round table claims its place on an elevated step above the rest of the floor, a centerpiece for gathering where stories are shared and decisions made. The table rests upon a luxurious rug, softening the sound of footsteps. Empty mugs and the soft glow of candlelight dances atop the surface, while a nearby pile of logs await the next fire. You notice that one chair is pointing to the northeast and the other is pointing to the northwest, while a sturdy bench offers a view of the flickering flames, inviting patrons to sit into its embrace. Further along the wall, a small table offers delicious bites accompanied by glimmering candles, while in the center of the inn, a long table beckons with the array of refreshments enough to satisfy any traveling adventurer. Food spills over the edges, and tantalizing aromas waft through the air, making your stomach rumble in anticipation. In the southwestern corner, a robust long table stretches out, adorned with stacks of adventuring gear. A dwarf blacksmith and a human merchant engage in the earnest conversation, their faces animated with the exchange of tales and tips, while a barmaid flirts nearby, taking orders with a friendly smile. So that's basically the layout of the bar. Like I said, you can interact with the NPCs and speak to them as you wish, or you can continue your conversation with Barton. Yeah, I'll even let y'all both, because like I said, since you're both standing there, it's like I'll let you both have that view of it. So, Draco, you rolled high enough basically to where y'all get kind of a view of everything. But that's all the stuff that's going on. Like I said, you basically have the barmaid over here in the corner talking to the two travelers. You have there's another guy sitting here staring at books. He's like kind of just rummaging through the bookshelves. Ooh, how'd you ping that? That's it.
Left alt, left or alt and left click.
Alt and left click. Ah, that is tight. Okay, I need to start using that. That is nice. Okay, so yeah. And then here you have a cleric and she's kind of just like rummaging through, you know what I'm saying, supplies and stuff uh on that table. Like she's looking through kind of like potions and everything. So like I said, you can either interact with any of these characters or you can interact with Thimbleblim. Those are basically your options. Or you can even interact with, like I said, the table. Like the table has food at the front. You can sit at the other table and look at the fire.
Hmm.
Any ideas what your character would do, Draco?
I'd like to buy a drink.
Ah, you want to buy a
Yeah.
drink from Thimbleblim?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay.
Whatever he
Thim-
offers.
Thimbleblim says, "You know what? I actually set aside a special bottle downstairs for distinguished visitors like yourself." Barton says brightly, "Stay right there. I'll be back in a flash." The gnome turns and trots down a flight of stairs behind the bar. So you just see him basically go back here into the kitchen. You can kind of barely see through the door, but it looks like he opens up some kind of hatch, and then next thing you know, you don't see him. So he's basically Yeah, went down there to get a drink. Do you want to just sit and wait for your drink, or uh, I'll say Turok? What you got going? What are you doing at the moment? Cleric turns to the adventurer. She kind of looks you up, sturdy and down. She's like, another adventurer type. She's like, if you can't help me with this solution, then you're kind of wasting my time. And you see her like kind of like toiling with these little like cups. Like she pours one fluid into another cup and it kind of fizzles and bubbles and stuff. And then she turns to you. She says, "You know anything about alchemy?" Bother. I'm kind of studying poisons, different types, and I need a sample. But if you don't know the different brands, I don't really reckon that you'd be able to help me. However, the fact that you even offered your aid, I can only do the same in advance. And she casts Divine Aid Bless on you. Uh, which one do I roll? It says the priest casts Bless to spell magic, healing word, or lesser restoration using spell casting ability details. 4. Oh wow. I put that in. I wonder if it'll just let me add list. I thought it did. Yeah, okay. I'm selecting her. I pick actions, divine aid. I selected you, but because it tells me that I can cast. I check modifiers. Here, what I can do is I got you. Don't know who can cast aid on you. Let me see if he can cast aid. Uh, spells. Actually, yeah, I can deal with him. I guess maybe because she's an NPC and he's not, it doesn't allow me to cast spells on you. But for the story of the purpose of the story, we're just gonna say she cast this bless on you.
You can probably give yourself a condition. Uh,
And now you're blessed. She goes, "No, thank you for your kindness. And if you do come across any rare strands of fluid or poisons, be sure to bring them my way." And she goes back to toddling to her tools. Man. Draco, you notice that the bartender hasn't returned with your drinks. And now it's been quite some time. What do you do?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
If you want, you could peer in the back. Maybe you roll a perception check to see what you kind of can see back there.
Yeah. Try to get an angle from the bar. See if I can glimpse anything or hear anything from the back.
All right. You kind of do. You kind of hear the whisperings of like the barmaid kind of flirting with the other two patrons, asking for their drinks. They're kind of arguing and stuff, discussing their travels. So you're gonna look in the back.
Yes, I am.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. An 11. Okay. It's kind of faint, but you hear like a crash, like something kind of breaking, like kind of wood and glass, and you kind of have a sense that something's just not right back there, like something's wrong.
Mm. I look over to Rock and say, "We should go. I think we need to go check the back real quick."
As the two of you pass the bar, you notice that there is a basically wooden cellar door um, sitting there. And now you can actually hear kind of crashing and a screech. Ah, help! Y'all want to go into the cellar?
Yes.
All
Just
right.
so you know, I think you can. Some of the stuff you can interact with if you right click it. It's like different options for like the doors. They'll open.
Oh, I
Only the
see. No, he's right.
only the
I
DM
can
can
leave
do
it
it.
open near the door. That's actually tight. I didn't know you. I know you could open the regular doors, but I didn't know you could open that trap door right there. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, yep.
Y'all can't right. So y'all can't right click doors and open them.
No.
I think they should add that for some
I
like. But I mean, I get it, but
they. I imagine they'll add the functionality where it'll send a request to the DM saying, "Hey, this player wants to interact with a door."
and it
So,
lets them or not. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
because
Well,
other VTTs have that functionality. So,
I see. Okay. So y'all rush down to the cellar to find. All right. You see Burton, the basically person of the bar. He's like laying kind of unconscious on the ground, like covered in debris. Oh dang, this thing is covered in debris, and you see this ankler kind of looming over him, like hissing and just growling and stuff. And now we start the encounter. Oh wait a minute, did y'all claim y'all's characters?
yes,
You might have to reclaim them. I wonder why they're not
I have
in
mind
the
claim.
encounter. Hmm. For some reason, it's not showing y'all in the encounter. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Why is it only rolling for them too? It's not rolling for you either? I see. Here, hold on. I'm gonna remove you all from the encounter and add you back. For some reason, it wasn't showing. Okay, see now it shows you and him. Do I have to reclaim them?
Hmm.
Add to encounter. Add to encounter. Or maybe it doesn't show me y'all's rolls.
I think it's
Okay.
bugging out a bit.
Maybe. Because right now it's only showing Barton and the anklet in the encounter. Is it showing everybody in y'all's encounter roll at the top?
It's not showing me, no. And I don't see
Add to encounter.
2 rock either.
Add to encounter. Okay, everybody's in the encounter now. Okay, let's see if now it rolls all the encounters.
I see everyone.
Okay. And it rolled everybody's dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see
Alright.
2 rocks roll, but it does show on the log, so.
Yeah, I see it in the log too. Okay, so whose turn is it right now? Okay, so Barton is gonna try to get up. Gonna roll a Constitution roll to see if he can come to. Oh wow, natural 20. Like he jumps right up. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gone. He's not incapacitated. And the first thing he does is looks to you guys and it says, "Run, adventures!" And then he's gonna skip his turn, or go to. So I'm gonna go next. And the anklet, it basically kind of just like hisses. Hmm. Yeah, it just kind of hisses and kind of rears back at you guys. It doesn't really approach because it's still a bug. So I think Draco, you're next.
Am I? I got
That's
a
what it
7.
said.
Mine is a 7. I don't see 2 rock on the list.
Oh, but then is it giving you a turn, Turok? Oh, you're before the ankle?
Is that
Yeah, I think the terms are glitching though. I think it is like the combat turn system is glitching. Because on mine it only shows Barton and the Ankhead. It doesn't show you guys as characters even at the top. But when I press next, it said Draco. See, when I go back, it says next up Draco. When I go next, it says next up Barton. Next up Turok. Yeah, it
only
wasn't
me
showing
one.
them up. I wonder if there's a way to reload it. Here, I'm gonna
Only
reload the map.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
gonna
try.
reload this one map. Or go. I'm gonna go back to the tavern and then I'm gonna re-load it in the map and we'll see. Because it was working up top. So now I'm gonna reload the southern map and see if that fixes it. Okay, now I got you guys on the bar. Let's see. All right. And then let's see if it rolls for everybody now. No, see, it still only rolled for the 2. I rolled 2 and a 6. Yeah, okay. And Draco, what did you roll?
I got a 5.
Okay, so Turok, see if it'll let you move. It doesn't nothing. It doesn't give you battles. Man,
See if your character sheet try to relink your character sheet to your token again.
yeah. See if that'll fix it. See, here come the bugs, and like I said, I'm so excited. But damn, they should have this working. All right. With worst case scenario, I might even just exit out and then jump back in. Okay. A D3.
Or
Oh no, because you got blessed. Because you're blessed.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, dang, that was a good hit. The anklet recoils basically in pain, like kind of backs away. Whose turn is next? Or do you want to use anything like a bonus action or anything? Okay. Hmm. Let me see if I can.
And that just made my intern light up since he shifted it to my turn.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead.
So since it looks like we're gonna.
Now remember, you have Barton. Like I said, Barton's over here basically covered in the rubble. Like I said, he's still he's conscious now because he rolled the 20. Yeah, but he's still underneath the rubble. And then you have, like I said, the bug is fighting with Turok right now. Turok hits it. It kind of recoiled back, and now it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to mark it. So.
With Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so now this creature will take an extra 1d6 force damage when hit by an attack roll from the caster, and the caster has advantage on wisdom checks to find it. When defeated, the caster can use a bonus action to mark a new target.
Yep. And
Was that an action or a bonus action?
that was a bonus action to do.
Oh, actually, never mind. I can see it now. Yeah. I can see
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot it as I make my way over to Barton.
Okay. Yep. So I think you still have 30 movement. So you're just basically gonna kind of run and strafe and just fire off an arrow. That's what you're saying? Oh wow. You hit it. Like it's kind of like has like the exterior kind of places, but you found like right the nook right between one of his places. You see the arrow kind of just stick inside of it. And it's just kind of like moving around.
That didn't do the extra damage, so.
Yeah. Damn, now I'm thinking I should have went ahead and took that first attack. I was trying to be like, it's a boss fight.
Here, it
Y'all the
takes
bosses.
4 extra damage. If you can add that to him. Because it
4
didn't add.
extra?
Yes. It didn't add the Hunter's Mark damage
Got you.
on the
Yeah, I
roll.
can add it. Alright.
And
I added it.
that'll be. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Okay. Alright, so now it's the monster's turn. It literally feels attacked. And it aims acid spray. Can it get all you guys? At all 3 of you. And Barton is incapacitated.
Ouch.
You two are saved, but you take quite a bit of damage. The beast roars in fury. And now it is Turok's turn again. Oh, snap. Oh, dang. You literally hit it and like one of its shells kind of like cracks. You see like all this ooze coming out of it and stuff. Like it's almost kind of like dazed out.
Yeah.
Oh, you good. Oh, Barton not doing too well, struggles to regain consciousness. With a 12, he regains consciousness, comes back up to 1, but still is stuck under the rubble, so can't do nothing else. Draco, it's on you.
So how badly hurt is Turok? Because I can't really tell.
I think
So, does it take to attack or not to attack is the question here.
the question indeed.
I'll tell Burton to hold on and then attack. Continue the attack.
Oh damn! Was that without the added damage?
Yeah, that's without the D6. Is it? Does let's check.
I think it did add it.
It should be, yeah.
And you have the buff.
This
It does
is,
show that it has the extra hunter's mark still on the creature.
yeah. It's only showing the. I'm looking at the log. It only shows the damage for the longbow, not for Hunter's Mark.
How much did you do for the longbow? 9.
9. That was a 6 on the. I had 6 on the dice plus 3 for the modifier, so 9. Not counting a D6.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe they haven't added that. I'll say this: in that case, you killed this. The anklet hisses and like struggles and basically goes down. Like you get an arrow like straight in like its tendrils. Basically, it's just sitting there, just kind of like hissing out acid blood, and just falls to the ground. And Barton Thimbleblim thanks you guys and says, "It must have burrowed in through this hole. Now we got a whole new problem. I'll double what I was gonna pay you guys for the goblins to get in there and find out where this thing came from." And that would be the end of Act 1. And like I said, the adventure goes on from there. Like the other maps are actually pretty tight. But this is the BTT. Man, thank y'all though for letting me run that. Like I said, that's basically gonna be the first encounter. And I know like I said, Turok got to see them earlier, but Draco, all the other NPCs upstairs have side quests that kind of give you something that, will help you along the adventure. Yeah. That's just something I added to it. In the original module, it does not have that. It just goes kind of straightforward. But like I kind of added those into there.
It helps to flesh them out a bit.
Exactly. But like I said, but that's basically the Act 1. I mean, again, I've played, and that was just like when I first downloaded, like I was like, man, I just want to play through, and I just took the 4 basic characters all the way through Act 1, and a little bit through Act 2. I didn't finish it all the way, but I got into it, so it does get way more intense. Like I know with this, the only encounter you have is with the bug. But and that actually it's crazy because y'all actually whooped that bug's butt faster. I'm wondering now. I'm kind of wondering, should I do go into level 2? Like I wonder if that's what makes the bug so much weaker. Even though I don't know, because you guys did take a pretty good amount of damage, so it could have got bad if it would have got another, what I'm saying, hit or acid, burn. So it was a pretty good fight, especially because you're going into the cave, like into the next thing.
If you were level 1, that bug would have been deadly, so.
Yeah, definitely. And that's kind of why I even added that in there, because when I ran it, and I had the 4 people, and it was on level 1, and it was like, this fight is kind of bad. Like, this fight is kind of like, the adventure could end so soon. So I do in that adventure where I said, hey, if the adventures give a backstory, I'll give them a level 2. I'll just toss them a bone and be like, hey, man, I want to make it where you can at least get into the dungeon. Because that's basically like, I'll say that, yeah, that's basically what it is. This is the intro, and once you go in, you're like in the dungeon. Like it gets, then you're fighting. Here, let me actually check. I think at one point it says that. It kind of leaves it up to you, but they're here. Let me again I think there was one thing where it said something like the players should be level 2 by now. it actually gives experience points for most of the things. Like it says, award 200 XP for overcoming this encounter. You know what I'm saying? Or award this much XP for that. So it does give the XP. You can do it like that. I feel like that would be a little bit harder because then people have to keep going back to their pages and adding the XP. So unless they find a way to add the XP, I wish they would, so you could just add it and reward players. But yeah, right here it says if you're there's a point in the story where it says if you're using the story based advancement instead of awarding XP, characters should advance to level blankety blank at this encounter. You know what I'm saying? After this encounter, sorry. So it does give suggestions, but it kind of leaves it up to you.
So it prefers the milestone.
Basically, yeah. I feel like the milestone works better again for these maps only for the simple fact that I feel like you could get to a point where you're not gaining enough XP to level. Because like if I did the XP map with all the fights that you go through with this, you would probably be making level 2. You know what I'm saying? You probably would make level 2, but you probably would be going into Act 3 as level 2, basically. Like I feel like that would be the way that would pan out. And there are some fights. Like I'm saying, it's not like you got a couple fights ahead. So I feel like giving you that level 2, you probably want to be level 3 going into Act 3. Or level even 4. I would even go as far as to level 4 and 5. But that's me personally. I like when I play. I kind of like to give my players that power because it's more like I want you to play as the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like Captain America doesn't walk into a bank and be like, "Man, these guys are gonna whoop my ass." You know, I'm gonna make it challenging, but obviously, I want you to win. You know, what I'm saying no one wants to be like, "Well, the game's over. I wrote all the rest of that story. You guys are never gonna get to experience that. Sorry, you did." Yeah, we all lose if it happens like that. So, like, and even for this encounter, what I normally do is if you lose this encounter, I would make it to where like you wake up passed out in the basement. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Barton is gone, and you see the hole in the wall. Like, so you got to find where he's at. Yeah, but that's just me. That's personal like DM. You know what I'm saying? What I found works best. At the end of the day, D&D is about creating a story. You know what I'm saying? There have been times I've let characters die, or like I remember one time I had when I was doing Lost Mines of Fandelver, one of the characters wanted to betray the other guys. Like he actually came and wrote me a letter and said like, "Man, I want to work with the bad guy and betray the team." And, yeah, I know, and I let him do it, but I like turned it. Have y'all played Lost Mine of Fandelver? I don't want to give away nothing. What? You have never played Lost Mines of Fandelver? It's the intro into the 420 the two sorry 2014 D&D. It was the first module ever made for the 2014 fifth edition. Ah, that's right, man. And you know what? I almost want to not say nothing because I know that's either going to come out or I myself am going to take the time to make those maps because I bought the map, so I have the digital versions of those maps, and I'm just going to look at them and try to make like a replica of those maps. But yeah, Lost Final Fandelver is a great adventure, man. I ain't gonna lie, and again, the intro adventure is pretty good. It is quick. I do feel like it lacks, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have like a whole campaign. It's more like 3 sessions long. Like you can literally do it in 3 sessions: Act One, Act Two, Act Three. I'm still gonna have fun with it, and especially like I said, I'll get practice and kind of get to get back into DMing because I haven't done it in so long. So I'm kind of just getting back into it. Like once I get my my groove into it, like where I can tell the stories and I don't gotta remember stuff. And even some of the stuff I see, I gotta like go in there and edit and kind of flow the story better. Like kind of can navigate people into the maybe make the side quests a little more enticing. But oh, nice. I want to do that too. I definitely want to like stream them, or if not even stream them, like just record them and make like little edited booklets or videos for the players. So it's like you can remember this adventure. Man, for real, that is tight. Man, hold on, who healed him?
I did.
How you have a healing spell?
Yeah, rangers are like low end healers. I have healing word and cure wounds and spare the dying.
Oh wow, nice. Like
Yeah.
man, see that's what I'm saying. Like that hypes me up because for the homebrew, like you said, like you could just make encounters and just people could just get in there and just play. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm man, I so want to like get it. I haven't even made my own like map yet. I haven't even dabbled into that. But like seeing this,
Yeah.
again, they need to hurry up and start coming out with the map packs. And I really want to say like, yeah, y'all need to. But again, I know it's gonna take time, but I'm ready.
So I barely got a chance to play this when I was under NDA, so
This is under NDA.
it was.
Oh, okay. Oh, they let
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, like I said.
I had access to it for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. They changed the top map first map a bit though.
Oh, the first map was different. Was something different before?
Yeah, it was a little bit different up front, outside of it. They added more to it. I never really
Oh,
read the story, but I did look at the maps and made one kind of.
was it the same story that you come in here and then there's a bug down here and you gotta fight him?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So you might know the rest of the story then.
I played the first part with someone. I was
Okay,
able to
okay.
invite someone through the NDA because
Nice,
they
nice.
allowed you to bring a table with you effectively. So
I see. That's actually tight, man. I hey again, I'm hyped. Like I really want them to like go big with this.
yep.
I'm having a blast with this, and like I'm saying, man, I thank y'all for really for letting me because I literally wrote that and I was like, man, I want to test this out. I want to get some players in and like
Mm.
see what it's like. And like I said, I put in a post there and I had some people that like I said they're thinking about starting going to start a thing for this week, but you know how hard it is to get what I'm saying groups together and stuff. So this was like really fun to kind of get to test it out. All right, for sure, for sure. Like I said, and if I make any new adventures or somebody comes out with some more maps or something, like I will uh definitely hit y'all up. Be like, hey man, let's test this one out. And if y'all ever need a group or something, like I said, even if you've done a quest before, like I always tell people, even if you've done it, as long as you don't meta quest, I would say Turok, man, you did a great job of that. Like I know you had already seen everything, but you didn't really give anything away. Like I know you're like, he's not gonna do this. That was a good way to kind of like, I'm gonna go talk to this person and see what happens. And that's why I gave the bless. And like I said, again, I hope to kind of like steer people. I do want to say, Draco, though, from your perspective, like if let me say this, how did I balance it out enough to where like it gave you choice, but it wasn't prodding you to a
Yeah,
particular location? You did feel that you had like leisure and stuff.
it's a good option if not bad, especially for those
Okay.
new players to like, yeah, you can like give a few options. So
Okay, and I actually do like a lot of one option, and I will just tell you guys now because since you've already seen the first part, one option that a lot of people overlook is the well. Like if you go to the well, there's actually a perception check that you can roll, and if you get it, you hear the skittering. And I put for any brave soul that's brave enough to jump down there, you would take bludgeoning damage, but you would twice that damage and do it against the bug, the arcade or whatever it's called. And then that's how you would start that encounter. Like you would go down there and he'd already be down there pinned underneath the rubble, and you could start that encounter that way instead. And then when you save him, he brings you up stairs and explains like, "Hey, you saved my life." And then like all the other people gotta gather around and listen to the story, and that's where you get to meet the other NPCs. So it's like another way to kind of approach that content. Yeah, that's man. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, to have the options like that, no, definitely. Like it, same. I definitely kind of craft mine off that because I do like the way they did that. Which again, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see why they didn't just take that and make that the VTT. Like I would have put all the money into that. Man, like
Yeah, they could have, if they were got anything like the original, the other games that Larian did. They actually made it so you can actually make your own little campaigns
see,
using
that's what
it.
I'm saying.
Yeah, because you can make your own into Divinity's Original Sin or whatever it is, and then have your players play through it. But since they don't work with D&D no more, they kind of
See,
had to stop it. So
that is kind of sad that that ended so fast, man. But I get it. Cool. You talking about Lyrian? Oh yeah. Oh
then
heck
so now
yeah.
you got to play like Sinesta.
I heard that one looks good.
It's more like D&D 5e. So, but yeah, I saw it. I accepted. But yeah, it'd be cool to add some Spelljammer maps content for this one.
Man, I'm very good, man. Many all kind of even with the different content, like you said when you said earlier, like you could do like different things, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something. I don't even know what they could do. Like really, the options are endless. They can do a Mortal Kombat. Oh no, you can make big minis. When you edit your mini, it should say it should have something on there, or at least I know it lets me edit them. When I put a monster in, where I could scroll a wheel, yeah, and it could go like it could take up to four spaces instead of one space. Oh shoot, hold on. Oh wow, yeah, damn, that's crazy. No, I didn't put that in there.
I
You
dragged
put
it
that
in.
in?
I didn't think I was just seeing what I could do.
Oh wow. Hold on.
So, the base plate. Technically, the
So
mini is
I'm
bigger than the base
guessing
plate if you actually look at them, but
that's how they're gonna do it. That's crazy. I'm gonna switch that takes up. Let's see. The dragon. That does look dope.
and then you don't
I
even
wonder,
have, you
does
can
he
use,
actually have moves and everything too?
eh, yeah.
Oh, the what? The dragon has moves? So it's like a character that's crazy. I see. I might definitely have to check that out. That's man.
And I have a lot of unpainted ones.
Yeah, I saw the unpainted ones. I bet they're changing the game. Come on, like that's what I'm saying. Like I pay for that. Like man, that's all I be seeing is like a lot of people say like man, why they gotta monetize this, monetize again? It's like I'm not saying they gotta be greedy with it, but I'm saying we should get something. Like bro, this is I paid for real minis. I guarantee it's gonna be cheaper. I've literally paid for real minis. Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully they'll. If you buy their actual minis, you'll get codes for the VTT.
Man, that
That would
would
be nice if they go that route.
man. Yeah, that's why. Hey, again, I'm hyped for what they're gonna do because I just hope they kind of hurry. Like it's like I don't want to rush them, but I'm like, man, now you got me salivating. You gave me a little piece of meat, a sandwich. I'm like, I want to see the main course. I want to see that first module. Like it's already bought. Like for real, I would
Their,
pre-order that today.
their, I would imagine their first module will be the new starter set that's being released for the 2024 edition.
Oh, the caves of
I would
chaos.
imagine the first module will be the 2024 starter edition, since they just released it.
Yeah, I heard about that one. It's like they're doing it's the caves of chaos. I think they're redoing they're using. That's gonna be tight if they do that, man. I'm ready. I'm so ready. All right, cool. Let
No,
me see.
2024 doesn't take place. They changed the world you play in the new one.
Oh, I
So,
see monstrosity.
because 2014 you played in Forgotten Realms, and the 2024 one they have you in the Greyhawk realm. So
See.
if you knew about that, Greyhawk was the original. So
Man. You're right. It is. Sorry, I was resetting the map, but it is so like man, it's like but hey, I'm for one loving it. Like I hope they keep making this stuff. This is crazy.
and they're currently testing out new content too for the new edition. So with the artificer class, since it wasn't actually included. So,
Artificial class.
Bugbear. Riding a scorpion. This just got make a mini for the Turesk.
Man, I'm actually Yeah, I can't say.
Hmm.
About that piece that you just picked up. I'll just say that Scorpion and Bugbear play a role in the adventure. That's the uncolored one? Oh wow.
Forgot. Yep.
Yeah. I have the advanced version.
That was. I have. I'm also a
I
dungeon
think
master.
I think uh,
Yeah. The master is
yeah,
useful
I
to
mean
have if you got books you want to share.
yeah, and plus again, take it not. Because I have the ones I have, but I didn't even know that I got them for that. Like that's crazy. Man, for real. For real. It's and again, this is just a start. That's the thing that's crazy.
Appar- So apparently you get a whole bunch more outfits as well.
But what do you mean more dungeons?
You get you get more tile sets to play with. You only get the
Really?
one as a free one.
Man. Oh, and it has those areas. How do I go there? Did it change it? Did it change anything? Oh, that is shit. And I could build off this. I could literally like add that cobblestone road right there. That shit.
Yep. And you can add little notes that you can see that kind of remind you what's where. The, there's like little when I was playing the alpha one, you had a little markers you could put on the map that only the dungeon master can see.
Oh, I could just make the road and take it wherever I want to. That's crazy. That's why I said like I need to definitely toy with this. Man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Like, man, this is. I almost kind of wish I hadn't found that out because I'm probably gonna expand on this now. Like, oh man, it's probably gonna be like a whole pre. I'm probably gonna have like a whole nother adventure before you get to the very end. Like, because you can literally just make a new map where I make like a battle area where they fight the goblins and they come to the place. So that is fire. That is like they man. I'm gonna have to play. I didn't even want to make the map. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like I'm that lazy. I don't want to like make the maps, but it's like I don't know. The more I'm seeing that you could do, I might have to play with that a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, literally, man. Hey, I'm telling you, that's the way I plan to do it. I'm gonna make little like episodes and stuff. There we go. So it actually matches. Yeah, like if you want to play like a giant or something.
Select your character, you have the miniature size. When you bring up the stat window, you can change the size of it. Since our median's a 5x5, and so
How many minis can we create in this? Like, there's no way. There's no way. I see what you're saying. Like you can make that one bigger. Man, that'd be man. Theater of the mind.
and there's a token comparison of the four sizes of dragon. From the youngest to the oldest.
Man. Mm. Man. See that he deserved. I'm ready. I heard about that one, Solo Leveling. I haven't watched it, but I've seen like clips and stuff of it. Yeah, I watch anime. Yes, I've definitely played those. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. No, I'm definitely gonna check it. From what I've already seen, I've already like, okay, yeah, this is something I want to check out. Man, this whole thing is just crazy. It is. It really is. Like I'm again. I'm just playing around with the characters, and again, they don't even got to be that detailed for me. Like I'm a person where it's like, again, we're used to using theater of the mind. This is just adding to that in so many ways. So what- that's
Yep. Yeah. I did oh, the the intro Spelljammers one that they released. I also did Lost Minds, a bit of Lost Minds, but really got into
dragons.
the Shattered Obelisk one. I was running it with a group and got them pretty far through, though.
Man, I'm sorry. Thanks for this PDF, man. This is tight. I know I'm probably actually gonna have to get into like getting the books and stuff. That's what I said. Like again, I was like you, like where I kind of threw in the towel and thought like, what are they gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? I was waiting to see it. Now I'm seeing that they're doing stuff with it. Like I'm kind of excited to get it.
Yep. It's good to have both of them if you can. No, unless you can get them at a good price. Like when they first released the physical and digital, it was not a bad deal. Usually, something like that. It was basically you'd got the digital books for like $20 a piece. So it was a lot cheaper that way. Because I normally go buy the books on Amazon because they're like half the price, and then I'll pay the other half the price and buy the books on D&D Beyond. So since
Right.
a book, if you buy the book from the website, official website, they're like $50. But you can buy them on Amazon for like $30 and buy the digital copy for another 30. So good way to go about it. Though you used to be able to buy just bits and pieces of the books you wanted, but they took that away.
Even though, again, yeah, but I mean, I feel like they would have made more money doing that because a lot of people buy a lot of pieces. But I do understand it. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't see why they just don't go to a subscription base and you just get all the content. Even though I guess I can see that would be bad because it's like you never really own something. There's so many ways they can go about it, but like I ain't gonna lie. I kind of say, hey, pick the best business model, whatever makes you the most profit, because I feel like the more profit they can put into it, the more they can focus on like what to make next. And as long as they're pumping out content, man. And again, don't make it dumb, but I personally don't care because again, all I need is the bare bones. Give me the map, you know what I'm saying, the map pack. I'll make a good adventure with it. And
Yeah.
especially now that we can find more groups, I do wish there was a better way to facilitate the finding people because now it's almost like unless I know a person, that's the only way I can really give them my code. I wish they had it to where they had like a quick play option. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that that could get toxic and get bad, but I feel like for the right DMs, like we can mitigate that or at least find bigger groups. You know what I'm saying to play with and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I will say that. Yeah. Mm. See, I see. Yeah, no, I will say that that is definitely true. That's why like you said, Discord is good. I just wish they had a better because again, maybe it's just new, maybe it's new, but it's like I feel like it's so hard to find groups, to find the people on there that want to play, and even if you can, like to get the coordination. That's what I said. I wish it was like, and again, I don't, I'm not saying I know the solution to that, but I hope they come up with a solution to where it's easier to find games, especially for something like this where you can just pick up and just go. Like that's it's gonna be paramount. Yeah. Not even a one shot. Even if you can find people for campaigns, like I said, I think, man, 'cause I work weekends, so I'm off Monday through Thursday. So I'm definitely gonna start a weekly campaign with this, and especially now that again, I wasn't gonna make maps. I did not. I felt like I didn't want to get to be a part of that, but I don't know. I kind of want to make the maps. I really do. I might even just play around with some stuff. The bastions. I kind of wonder. So these minis I'm making that they're letting me just put them on, do they go with me to other games? Like if I create another table, will I still have these minis in my thing?
They'll show up on your list. You can pull them in if you want. So, and then you just add link a character to them or whatnot.
Custom. Okay, so they'll sit there. That's kind of crazy because it does look like they're just staying there. That's yeah. Like I normally have these 7 characters I rotate through because, like I said, I write with them, and they're the Sword Coast 7, and I just use them in games. And each of them has a backstory, and so I'm gonna make those 7 and just man, I'm definitely gonna run them through every module that they have. That's also like I want the module so bad. Like I cannot stress that. I just want to see other adventures. Again, I haven't even run this one all that through, so I can't even say that. I literally haven't even gone through this whole one
Mm.
with some characters yet. But I think they should. I think they could. I actually think they could even incorporate it to where it runs the dungeon for you. Like there's just like cues, you know what I'm saying, where you move somewhere and it like gives an audio cue or whatever. Like I'm even down for them to do some stuff, some of that stuff. I still wouldn't want them, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it's not gonna be the same without an actual DM, but
You do want to go to have with AI at least help out.
well, I mean, I actually use AI to make some of the descriptions, so I don't think that's that bad of an idea as long as it's geared right. Like you still have to know how to tell the AI to do certain things.
Yeah.
But again, most of those descriptions that I was reading, like I use ChatGPT to create most of them. I'll just say I need a narrative for this, I need a narrative for that, and it spits it out. Yeah, especially when because when you're trying to make stuff on the fly, like it's a lot of
It does
hard
help.
stuff. Yeah. But this way I can just make a whole bunch and like I said, I just kind of put it into context. Like, okay, if they go here, then I read this. If they go here, then this is what's happening. I just leave it like that. But this is tight. Like I said, I'm actually gonna build like more characters. I think about DPC. I think I'm gonna do one more in my custom. Wait. Did it say anything? I'm gonna give them all names. Okay, let's see. That's tight. Let's see. Good. Oh yeah, I like that. The about the AI robot? Vox Machina. Yes, I have. Okay, about D&D. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 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 for sure.
Yep.
It's pretty good. It's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta wait for them to stabilize again.
Oh Lord, man, don't even. I actually thought about that too. Now, granted, I have a PC that can run it pretty smoothly, but I worry about that because it does make me think if the bar entry is too high, like then you're not going to get that many players. I'm actually probably. It's funny you say that because my taxes coming in, and I'm thinking I might upgrade because I'm definitely going to be using this VTT for like a lot of stuff. I'm wondering. See, I haven't got that yet. I need to get one. I mean, I can run dual monitors, but I normally because I can use my VR headset and then I can use desktop, virtual desktop, and it allows me to kind of have the multiple screens, but they're not like actually there. The Quest 3, man. All right, hey, I'll be in that. Hey, if they make a virtual tabletop, that and I play Demio, so
You haven't
I'm
played with
definitely
the
in.
VTTs for VR yet?
Huh?
You haven't played any VTTs for VR?
I don't think they have. They have one that's called
There's a few out there.
virtual tabletops.
Yeah.
Which ones? Because shoot, yeah, I was about to say I've been looking for that. I know they
Uh,
had one that was on Steam that was like, and I
look
think I
at
have it's like tabletop maker or something like that, and that one you could do, but you can only play
yeah,
like regular board games on it, like
look at Dungeon Full Dive.
Dungeon Full Dive.
Yeah.
You know what? I have heard of that one. I have think I have. But that one's not out yet, is it?
Yeah, it's out. It's also free for players.
Hmm.
You have the option to embody your character, or you can be a character above a table.
Let's see.
So, yeah, you can kind of go between. Yes, I have a Quest
Man,
3.
For real. I'm
So
telling you.
I never played. I have Dungeon Master. I just haven't had a chance to play it with anyone because it's hard to find groups.
No, definitely. Yeah, for real. Hey, I definitely want to try that then. Like, if that dungeon dive works, like I've been wanting to do stuff like that, so I'm down for that.
Because you get the same thing. The minis are limited, but you can build pretty decent worlds and whatnot. But it is free for players. It costs a little bit for a Dungeon Master, but not that expensive. Actually, it can still be more expensive than it used to be. It's $50 now. It used to be like 20.
Went to the quest for sure. Speaking of which, hey, have y'all gotten that new Alien game? The Alien, I forgot what it's called, but it's Aliens. It's came out for the Quest 3.
No,
It's Aliens. It's like Insurrection or something like that. Because I was thinking about buying it, like, because I heard it's multiplayer and it has a whole campaign and stuff. So I'm telling you,
yeah, I don't have very many VR games besides what was free from Meta
see,
from the subscription.
yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
Man, no, definitely like that. I know they got, like I said, Demio for sure. Then they actually got quite a few pretty good DC games. And I don't know if you hook your headset up through your PC. Do you play any of that? Do you do? Okay, then man,
Mhm.
Phasmophobia.
Never played that VR yet.
Bro, y'all need to get that. Like for real, because look, here's my thing. I play that game a lot. It's not the same playing it with flat screeners than playing it with people that play in VR. Like that, you need to get that, man. You need to
Play it
get that. That is,
anymore.
yeah, yeah.
No, I tend to play like Elite Dangerous or something in VR.
Like that game is gonna be, man. I actually cannot wait. If y'all get that game, let me know. I will not meta. I will let y'all play that and get the full what I got. But that game is horrifying in person. Like it is a scary experience, but it's pretty fun. But I was literally in the corner of my room, like take it off. I don't want to play no more. Like you got me that to that point. Yeah, but it's just that good. It's just that good. But definitely, yeah. I mean, I think they're supposed to be making a Demio version. It's like a Demio game, but it's licensed by Wizards of the Coast, Thunder Dragons. I heard about that.
Interesting.
So, man, that's actually gonna be crazy. Man, man, I don't even want to get my hopes up. I don't even want to get my hopes up. That would be amazing. That would be they did something like You can look me up through Facebook. You just look up Evan EVAN Franklin. No, here, let me check. Actually. Oh, just type in D'Artagnan. Maybe D'Artagnan 365. Yeah, D'Artagnan. But here I can actually open up my metal thing on my phone to make sure. But I want to say for sure it's D'Artagnan. I just don't know if that's 365 on me. Hey, how do I go to my person? Yeah, D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan. Yes, that's me. Okay, I think I might have to turn it on to accept your invite though. I'm not sure, but like I said, it might let me do it on the app. I'm looking for where it says social or anything. Library, gallery, devices. But either way, as soon as I turn it on, I'll definitely accept that invite.
Sure.
I got you. I got you.
It should
Bing.
be Draco Omega. Or at Draco Omega.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Omega. OMEGA. All together though.
Did it already add you as a friend when I accepted your chat? I tried to add friend request. I tried to see if they had a friend request and it said, oh, Dungeons of Eternity 2. It's not, again, there's not much story there, but it's a good Dungeon Dive game. Yeah, for Quest 3. It's up to four players can go through, and you just go through like these random dungeons. Like it's roguelike, basically. It's actually pretty tight. I ain't gonna lie. And I
But
actually play as a healer in that, so nobody ever wants to play healer. But so you
there's
could do like the level 7 or level 6 dungeons.
a sequel to that game?
I
Dungeon.
think
Cause I have the
they're gonna
original.
make a sequel. Oh, do you have Dungeons of Eternity?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
That's the one I'm talking about.
I play it a lot when I get into VR
Oh,
because it's
then
actually a
yeah.
fun game.
Yeah, that's the one the four person. Yeah, I haven't even got to level 60 level cap yet, but got a pretty nice little healing staff. So like I said, I'm saying we probably got to be in the headset because that's the way I do it on the headset. Is I go to like most recently played, and then they'll let me add them there.
At least you guys were able to avoid the whole updates breaking the systems, the VR headsets.
Man, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Dang
Shoot.
Christmas.
Man, I kind of want to say, shoot, are y'all getting on the VR headset anytime? Shit,
I gotta make some
I'll
space
definitely.
before I can use it.
I'll say this, man. If you get that game, I might just drop that. If y'all want to, I mean, we could wait. I get paid Friday, so either way, I'll probably get it then. And taxes should be coming in. But if y'all want to get that Alien game, I'll wait. We can go through that together. I don't know exactly how many people it's multiplayer, but I know it's multiplayer. But apparently, they say it's pretty decent, so it's all right. But Phasmophobia, I will say that should be cheap. That should be like $10, something like that. I know they just had an update, but that one, man, yeah, y'all gonna like that one. Again, it's not really a game, but you can go through like all the different maps.
If you do games together, you should try to have one person buy and then give codes out to everyone else. So you can get them for cheaper, and you get credit too. So, if you, yeah,
Man,
make some credit and get everyone else gets it cheaper. So,
and crossbow, yep. Mm, yeah. Oh, you talking about it, man? Oh, yeah. Let's see.
yeah, okay, yep, I see it. It has your wolf logo. See your message. So, yeah, it's just followers and following. There we go. It shows you as one of the people I'm following now.
Oh yeah. He's really actually like a dragon that masquerades as a human, but he is a wizard. Yeah. Man. Again, like I said, I have I kind of write them into the stories of all the modules. Like I'll take the modules and I put them into it, and like they kind of play out. But yeah, they call it the Sword Coast Seven. I have seven of them. that I made.
Hmm.
Pete's one of those. Like Pete, he kind of runs like I don't want to say a criminal organization, but I guess you could say underground organization. But he basically gathers like lore and stuff. That's how he became a wizard. Studied stuff. And he has like this little sidekick named Reaper Chief, who's like a gnome rogue and a dragonborn barbarian, and they're like his like muscle basically. Reaper Chief sneaks in, steals stuff, and Spike kind of just breaks whatever legs need to be broken. And Pete runs that organization, but they're part of the Sword Coast Seven. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, yeah, pretty. Again, that's what I said. I'm excited. I'm running through a lot of these.
Do you use any software for keeping track of like your stories and whatnot?
I mean, I just write them. Like I run them through like because I've done some where I've done like the D&D Beyond where I'll just run the characters through like I'm playing them and use the system. But no, I just write them in. I just like take what you call it and write it. Like shoot, if you ever have time, I could read to y'all some of them. Like I have like the Lost Mine of Fandelver is like a whole. Oh damn, you haven't played that. Yeah, that's right. But I'll say I could read the chapter one and it wouldn't really give you any spoilers because it just kind of gives you what the literal first story in the book in the module says. Like I took the very first paragraph that a dungeon master should read to you, and I turned that into the first chapter, basically. If that makes sense. I don't know if I can add stuff on there.
So you can't use homebrew yet in the VTT. And
Well,
so
you can technically.
yeah, they don't support it officially. There are workarounds for homebrew monsters and all that.
Actually, I'll save it because, like I said, shoot, I might run Lost Mines, but no, but yeah, but I take these Sword Code Seven and I basically run them through all the modules. So like it's fun to kind of be able to make them onto little minis and run them through. Dang, I kind of hate that they made this. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I'm like so wanting to run through some modules now. But hey, you know what? The funny thing is they're saying, you know what, Evan? Make your money. You got the tools. You bored? Make some dungeons. I probably am just gonna make some like little makeshift dungeons and run some people through some. Even if it's just fighting. Oh man, I could just make gauntlet style. Like don't even have to have a story with it. Just gauntlet style dungeon for the dungeon crawlers. Yeah. Two factions, man. That will be tight. You can even make your own NPCs too. That's something like that. The possibilities are freaking in. It's like so that's what I said. Like I'm ready. But you know what? But I still have this one to toy with. I'm probably gonna literally take the original uh story that they have and just expand upon it. I wonder if I could build a city around this bar. I'm gonna try. Like man, I'm probably gonna actually try. Like build a little small town around this bar and you have to make it to the bar. That'd be a whole nother session. Like session two is you fighting in the cellar. But I can make it to where you get in, you learn about the goblins, maybe even you fight like the goblins at the beginning, and then you walk around, learn about the goblins, and that's when you hear like, hey, well, this guy is hiring at this bar in the middle of town. If you can get there, like he says he's gonna pay people to help with the goblin tax. Then you go there. Even though I gotta see, yeah, never mind. Saying too much. Yeah, man, y'all have to get through this adventure so we can talk about. I don't want to say nothing. Draco, that's a badass character model, by the way. Like, I know that's just the BTT, but still, like, that character looks badass.
Just seeing what type of sets you got to play with, so hopefully they'll
Man,
let you customize the poses a bit more.
this time how you have this guy in the orc. I'm thinking, man, that's like, man, they could do so much with this, like, for real. They need to, yeah.
So, what's your guys' favorite class to
Uh,
play as?
honestly, don't know. It's hard to tell because I play so many of them, so I would have to say Druid is the most fun. I would go as far. Yeah. Man, the archetype, yeah,
They're definitely fun to play with, especially in Baldur's Gate 3.
definitely.
Being able to throw everything everywhere. But yeah, I like the Artificer class and the Ranger. Yep.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh, yeah. They got the mods on there now. That's what you mean.
they're not in BG3, but
No, they do have an artificer.
they
It's
do
like
have.
one that uses gadgets, basically.
Think of a wizard, but instead of being magic, he makes everything. Think of
Yeah.
like Tony Stark.
Basic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you literally can have a magic suit of armor that you can wear, or a walking cannon, or make guns, or have a mechanical guardian.
I mean,
Oh, I want to The one I play a lot though is a ranger, or Drake Warden ranger.
Man, that's a bad combo right there. I've always wanted to do a Ranger Druid combo in Baldur's Gate.
That would be an interesting combo.
For real.
You used to have the multi-class ranger with at least a rogue.
Well, now, like I said, I think they fixed it.
Yep. So now you can go straight ranger and still get the expertise and whatnot like the rogue has.
Really.
So it is one of the class options. Yeah, you can have a pet. It can be. Mm, yeah, but though, then if you had the Fizban's Book for Dragons or whatever it's called, has the Drake Warden Ranger, which basically gives you a instead of a pet animal, you get a pet dragon. You get a dragon that starts small and then makes its way to be basically a young dragon, like a full size little dragon you can ride on and fly on.
Really?
It's Drake Warden. It's from the Fizban Book for Dragon. Fizban something dragon.
Man.
So definitely a fun one.
Let's go back. Yeah. What is that? We ran through a test run. Oh. Really though. I can't wait till they make the where you can actually custom. Yeah. Jordan,
Bring some of the functionality from like Hero
are you
Forge.
hungry? No. Okay. Yeah. Real. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, that's my son. Yeah, his name Jordan. That's crazy. Small world. I wonder why it won't let me add my character to it. No.
Do you have too many minis, maybe?
No, it won't let me put my character beyond character into him.
Because it has to be set to public.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't do that.
It doesn't show everything from the character sheets. Because my character's an elf, but he's not. It's not a normal elf, so. Yeah, it doesn't have.
One of my characters is drowned. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's probably just like say not working right now. Probably if I log in, log out. That's crazy. Dang, 27 strength, 40 movement speed, health, 243 maximum health. I wonder, can I claim this dragon? Is it alright if I check it to see if I can claim it? I'm not gonna. That is crazy. And it actually does flip, strike, guiding bolt. Dog, that is actually kind of crazy. Wow. Okay, I just wanted to check and see. Yeah, you can reclaim it. That is actually pretty badass, and that's actually tight because now, even though I missed the opportunity to get one, other people could bring them in.
Yeah, you can technically just hide it and have access to it.
Yeah, basically. Dang, the army of kobolds. Like, man, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's quite the army.
you can make some pretty badass diamonds. Which ones?
All the goblins.
Yeah. Man,
At least you don't have to manually roll. It auto does it for everything.
I was about to say that's the thing that's awesome. Yeah, you can just literally manually roll now. Man. All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm about to make these character things, and I'm probably gonna get to bed my dang self. Same.
Yep.
All right.